Dr. Veena Malhotra had worked in the field of sleep disorders for over a decade. Her latest project involved a partnership with a private clinic on the outskirts of Pune, a new experimental sleep center called Somnus. They treated people who suffered from night terrors, sleep paralysis, and chronic insomnia. But what set Somnus apart was their technology. Every patient had a neural recorder placed behind the ear that could visualize dreams, converting brainwave data into grainy video simulations. This tech wasn't public yet. It was part of a government-funded clinical trial. Veena had her doubts. Something felt ... off. During her first week, she noticed 3 patients had been quietly discharged. No paperwork, no forwarding contacts. Just blank slots in the system and notes that read, "Unresponsive on recall. Transferred." On the 6th night, a man named Rajat, who hadn't slept more than 2 hours in 5 years, was brought in. His eyes were sunken, his voice weak. "It's not the dreams I fear," he said. "It's what remembers me after I wake." It was connected to the neural recorder. The technician Abid gave Veena a side glance. "You might not want to watch this one alone." Rajat fell asleep within minutes, unusually fast. The screen started displaying flickering images from his subconscious, a hallway with no doors, black walls that pulsed like they were breathing, and a shadow figure that followed him endlessly, never closer, never farther. Then something strange happened. The system glitched. The shadow turned and looked directly at the camera. The entire lab froze. Veena gasped. "That shouldn't be possible. It's not real." But the figure began moving closer. Not in the dream and their monitors. The software started pulling ambient data from outside the dream file. Surveillance footage, system audio, even power usage logs. One log displayed. Presence detected. Observation room B. They weren't even using room B. They sent Abid to check. He never came back. The footage showed Abid enter the room, then static, and when they reviewed Rajat's neural feed again, the shadow was gone. Rajat began screaming in his sleep. Blood vessels burst in his eyes. The machine spiked. The power failed. When the backup power kicked in, he was dead. But the neural recorder was still running. It captured one last image, grainy and flickering, a shot of Veena standing in the observation deck. Behind her, the shadow now inches from her neck. That night, she resigned, but she couldn't sleep. For days after, she'd find static on her TV when she turned it on. Her phone camera would flicker randomly. And worst of all, every time she closed her eyes, she saw that hallway from Rajat's dream. Weeks later, Somnus shut down. All files were seized. But one tape leaked onto the dark web. It's a 2-minute dream file. It shows a camera slowly walking down a hallway. It's just before the end. A face appears, pale and hollow-eyed, mouthing 2 words, "Still watching."